Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Giuseppina, and I'm a holistic practitioner, Reiki master. My gosh, Reiki master practitioner. I'm a hypnotherapist and spiritual counselor. So, welcome to my channel. I talk about all things that have to do with healing or subconscious programming and my own healing journey that I share a lot about, specifically in relation to autism more recently. So I have a lot of new followers that are here about that topic, which is great. Thank you for being here. And because of that, I have reached 500 followers finally, which is the midway point to reaching 1,000, which, thank you for being here. I appreciate your support and everyone who's has subscribed. And as I mentioned, I will be doing a giveaway for that. So you have to watch to the end of the video to participate in the giveaway and follow the instructions. So this video is going to be quickly about how autistic people seem to be. This kind of is in relation to the therapist friend one, where you're good enough to share close things, but not being like good enough to like invite places. But I always say, and I've talked about it before in other videos, how autistic people often, how we're revolutionary, where we can, our ability to see outside the box and see things differently through a different lens makes us able to just kind of, one sec. I'm only messaging because I just want to make sure my boyfriend got home safe. So we're good now. So, okay. So basically, you know, I'll give you an example of this so we can come up with ideas. We're good enough to brainstorm these fantastic ideas and come up with new things and ideas and ways of doing things or whatever. But oftentimes we're not chosen to be the ones who are the leaders or the or even given credit for those ideas and things like that, which is interesting. So I find this is a pattern in not just my life, in a lot of people's lives that I've spoken to, where it's interesting how I would have come up with ideas. And one thing that was very specific, which I think I've talked about in previous videos, is that I would come up with ideas like fashion ideas and trends and styles and stuff like that. And I had friends who would kind of rip off those styles and pass it off as their own. And then those people were like, oh, that's so cool. Like, so even though I was wearing those things or doing those things, I wouldn't get the recognition for it and I wouldn't be seen, kind of thing. We almost just get ignored. We almost just get like passed over like constantly for everything. And that has definitely not just been my experience from what I have seen, like from other content and from other people sharing their experiences, even my own friends and stuff, my other like friends that are autistic. I definitely can see that a lot. And I think this is a very big thing for female autistic. It's interesting how females act with one another when it comes to like ideas and fashion and stuff. It could be with everyone, but I know for females it's a big one. But it's just interesting how we will never get chosen for these leadership roles or given the recognition for the things that we come up with. And for instance, at work, when I would come up with like these really ingenious ways of doing things that were really smart and just kind of really great ways to accomplish things and efficient, etc., etc. And yet I would never get that type of recognition for having done that kind of work, and things like that. And even in school, I was, gifted and honor roll and really smart. And even though I would, you know, surpass everyone, I wouldn't get recognition from that. In fact, I would get called names and be called a brainer and like teacher's pet, which are not, these were not positive words to be called and stuff. So even though I wasn't doing anything, I was really quiet and had selective mutism and I didn't speak when I was younger. And so it's interesting how, as autistic people, you might have the capacity or ability to really bring forth something great, wonderful, new, expansive, different, insightful, insert whatever descriptive word you want here. And yet, people will take those ideas from you gladly, and they will pass it off as their own, or they will just like, you know, they'll be the ones who get ahead or become the leader and take the spotlight, but you won't. You won't. And so I I really feel like this has definitely been an experience for me my entire life, and it has been an experience with other autistic people I know. If this has been an experience with you, please, by all means, share with me in the comments and what you've, like, particular things that you've gone through. But it's unfortunate because we're people who don't care for the spotlight or the, so we don't believe in hierarchies and things like that, and we don't care for that type of, not that we don't care about recognition, but not in the same way that neurotypical people care about recognition. It's a different way, like to be like popular or to be, I don't know, it's a different kind of recognition that they seek, whereas like I just want to be acknowledged. And it's like, and seen for my talents and gifts and whatever, the capacities that I have that I bring to the table. And so not only are those stolen from us, but we're kind of gaslit into like thinking that we're not those things and that we have nothing to offer. We're ignored, we're passed over, we're kicked to the curb and stuff like that. How many times have I been used in workplaces? This is a good pattern. I've been like, you know, often like thrust to the, not thrust to the forefront or the front, but more as like used for my great abilities at doing things. And then I would be like quickly like kicked to the curb and shafted like really quickly and really easily without even a thought. And so I find this a very interesting way that humans act, and I don't understand it. It's really bizarre to me. It's bizarre to me how people celebrate others and elevate others for things that don't matter and that are just absolutely false, and a myriad of other things. And so this phenomena is like very interesting to me, and it's something that I've, even before I knew I was autistic, it was something I definitely like discussed a lot amongst my friend groups and things. And so, yeah, so this is an interesting thing, and I just know that I'm not alone in this experience, and it's just a very, very interesting thing right now. And maybe that's why there's, with all of social media allowing autistic people to really have a voice and to take the forefront and the lead in these conversations, in these stories and things that we never did before. And now we are doing that. It's interesting now how these conversations around us and how we need to, we're not going to get into any type of political debates here right now, but how, the phrasing and the story around autism and how it's like, oh, it's so much now, or we need to like help people, we need to make it better, we need to make it go away, and all these different kind of storylines around it. And it's like, it's interesting when we've finally been able to reach a place where we can have our own voices and to have these platforms to be in very direct contact leadership type of roles that we created ourselves. It almost feels like that's being kind of taken away from us. It's like, don't let the autistic people lead. They're not meant to be leaders. God forbid you have people who can see things at such a like expansive and true, say that again, in true fashion, to see things with no ulterior motives, but to see the greater good of things that make sense, that are logical, and that kind of fit everything. We can perceive things in such a great, expansive way that honestly, like, I feel like if you put a bunch of autistic people together, we can probably find the best ways to make things greater for humanity. Like, I truly believe that. And but the reality is they don't want that. And I don't think they ever did, because people that are in power wouldn't be in power if we were making things great for humanity. Let's face it. Okay, so that's my story today. I'm going to end it there because I wanted to make this a short video, but basically about how autistic people that are, we're often revolutionaries, but we're often put on the, the background, or we're silenced or gaslit or taken, those things, ideas taken from us, no recognition given to us, etc., etc., and only to have other people lead with that and run, with the torch, and while we get denied and ignored and all those other things. And so I'm just curious what your experience was with that. And yeah, that's my experience. And I know I'm making a video less than a week from now, but I wanted to, and this is the ending part of the video, talk about thank you for for making me get to 500 followers. You guys are awesome. I've been actively, they said it takes about 15 months, a year to 15 months to get to 1,000, but it is now a year since I've been actively trying to grow my channel, and I've gotten to 500, so I still need 500 more. Hopefully I'll get there in less than another year. I'm hoping that maybe in another 3 or 4 months I'll get to 1,000. Fingers crossed. That's great. Let's try that again. I don't know what happened here. I have a new camera and I don't know how to latch it on. So that was exciting. All right. Let me fix this. What is happening here? Why did it do that? Okay, there. Okay. I'm glad the video didn't stop. Okay, so thanks for being here and for following. If you haven't yet, then this is the part of the video where I mention my giveaway. I said that I would do a giveaway when I reach 500 followers. And so this is my giveaway. I decided, since a couple of people said tarot and a couple of people said hypnosis, I decided that I will do both, and that the person that wins gets to choose what they want. So the two options will be, if you win, you will get a 1 hour tarot guidance call with me, and that'll be a one-on-one live video, which is a really good experience. I have those, I think, at $111 Canadian for that. That's the value of that. And it's so that's like a great like prize that you're gonna have. And this is where we do like a snapshot of where you are in your life and see your blockages and things like that. So I will offer that as your one option. The other option is you get a fully customized hypnotherapy track for you, which will be about, 40 minutes, and I will make a customized thing. So I'll email you, you tell me what it is that you want. We'll have a discussion about that, and you get to choose what you want, and I will make a customized hypnotherapy vocal track for you, and it'll be like an audio track that I will send to you, and that'll be yours to keep from me. So that is my giveaway that I will give to you, and you have to enter. To enter the giveaway, you have to obviously like and subscribe, and then comment below. Write anything you want in the comments. I want you to talk about the video and the part of the video that you really like related to, just because I really want to open it up to the people who are following me and stuff like that. What part of the video did you relate to? And just make sure you put the word giveaway at the end. Okay? And then I will do the draw. When is it now? Right now it is, hold on, let me see. I'm going to check my thing here because I don't know when I upload this, on Monday probably, or Tuesday. So I will do the draw at the end of the week, I guess. I can do the draw on Saturday, the 3rd, May 3rd. So I'll do the draw on May 3rd, and I'll announce it. I'll announce it when I post my next video, who the winner of that draw is. So you do need to be subscribed and following me. And so like and subscribe, and comment what you resonated the most with this video, or share a particular story or experience that you want to. It could be short, you don't have to say a lot, or you can say like, yeah, whatever you want. And then make sure you put the word giveaway at the end of your thing, and that'll make me know that you want to join the contest, because some people don't want to join the contest and they just want to comment. So if you are here to join the giveaway contest, write the word giveaway at the end of your statement. Okay, you can write it before if you want to, but it has to be in there at the end or at the beginning. So thank you for being here. Thank you for 500 followers, and like and subscribe and do your comment thing, and I'll talk to you shortly. Don't forget that the next Calm Collective is happening this Friday night, Friday, May 2nd. You can read the comments below for more information. Like I said, this is a group hypnotherapy to help center and ground yourself. But it's a great experience. It's very well liked, and it's a pay what you can event. So check out the link below to read more about it and to sign up. And I'll see you there. Okay, take care and bye.